swag. Woke up feeling super cool. Next a couple bitches, but that's more or less the usual. Walking out this label meeting, told them I ain't signing shit. About to shut it down this summer. Doing shows and signing tits. Whoa, I'm in my zone, chugging Patron. I'm with my dogs and I want a bone. So call your friends and bring them along. And don't come alone unless you want a lot of D. LOL, OMG. Yeah, you can't hear what you meant, but you coming home with me. Yeah, and that's just how I get back to the fans. I give them that D. Okay, now get back to your man. And she said, boy, I know your game. All you want is just sex. Told her you can get the step, and I got girlies on deck. And just so you know, it's a one-time thing. So step up to that plate if you're trying to take a swing. Better Now she was front row, camera out, Instagram my show. Said my music's picture perfect, so she Instagram my flow. And she came with us later on, and she Instagrammed some more. Then we took some other ones, but she ain't Instagramming those though. But baby, I'ma put it on you. I'ma take you Katie Holmes, but then I got a Tom Cruise. Packing action in my cigarello. Yeah, that's Kusher, I'm a witty fellow. Sent naked pictures to my cello. And she said, boy, I know your game. All you want is just sex. Told her you can get the step, and I got girlies on deck. And just so you know, it's a one-time thing. So step up to that plate if you're trying to take a swing. Better
What up, everybody? We got baseball stuff on a Tuesday, World Series week. These pre-release days have kind of been interesting. Like, I've liked the way they've kind of flowed. We've seen to pre-sell some stuff and then do baseball on a pre-sell night. It works out, right? And it's World Series week. We are going to try to do some baseball coming out. Series, what is it, update? Series 2 update? I think it is. Comes out, and we have, listen, I have some stuff right next to me. Like, still have Museum, I have Sterling, I have more Chrome Hobby, I have 3-2, and I'm gonna have the update. I'm gonna try to throw some more mixers like this together under $30. Anytime there's a Topps Chrome box in there, obviously with the silver pack. And Nuss, actually, thank you for bringing that up. I have them sitting right here next to it so I don't forget. But I didn't even put it in the picture, and you guys still crushed it. So thanks for the awesome fill. I was hoping we get to rip something tonight. I wasn't sure. But real quick, there is also round 3 of Black. Black drops tomorrow, and it looks awesome. At least the vet stuff looks fantastic. That's why the promo sheet that I made had most of the vet stuff on it, because it's like we got Rogers and T.J. Watt and Barry Sanders and Bo Jackson and Josh Allen is in there. The Bills are probably too cheap. But yeah, there's the vet checklist for football is fantastic. But enough of that. Let's rip baseball. Guys, if you are in the post-season FanDuel, I will be updating that tonight right after the break. I'm going to drop a mini for whatever's left, or for some of the teams that are left in that break number 3, but I'll also be updating that and posting the winners for like Yahoo high scores, all that stuff. I didn't get to it today, so I'll do that tonight. Oh, I took my recycling today and did not bring my bin back down. So what's good, guys, gals? What do you guys have for predictions? How many games? Who wins? Hit me with it now, and good luck to everybody in this. We got Matt Vierling for the Phils, Derek Jeter, Tatis, and Ohtani. Also, where does Judge go next year? I saw a joke about the Dodgers getting all these guys. I don't understand baseball enough. Like, what's the joke with the Dodgers getting everyone? They just buy their team? What is it? Phil's in 6. I have a buddy that, like, the best way to say it is he feels about the Phillies like I feel about the Bills. Like, I've seen videos of him watching games, like just the last one, and it was kind of crazy. Like, I'm like, dude, like, I get that feeling. I don't watch sports with a lot of people that are as intense as me. Like, I don't, you notice, I used to kind of, when the Bills sucked real bad or they were just okay, I would still chat during the games because it kept me kind of distracted. Now, on Sundays, you've probably noticed, I'm very quiet. I don't look away from the TV. I rarely get up. I ask my sister, I'm like, can you grab me a beer? I don't get up from the TV. I run to the bathroom and run back. I watch every play. So there we go. Sweet Shades, Tatis. We're gonna rifle through these a bit faster. I'll keep my eyes on the names. Obviously, if I miss anything, you guys can. But we've seen a lot of this, and this is generally how it gets ripped anyhow. So, Astros in 5. Well, if the Yankees buy their team, wouldn't Judge just stay there? Why would Judge leave? And there we got a little redemption card, a Yastrzemski. Don't worry, we're golden. Going out to the Red Sox. Going to be homies. You in here, homies? Corey, what do you... Corey usually has a good grip on it. What do you got, Corey, for the series? Upton. We got Darryl Strawberry. Hey, Jamie, you have my permission to play umpire tonight, man. Corey Kelly got strike 1. If he gets 3 strikes, toss him out. Corey, but I do want your honest opinion of the game. The series. Who do you think takes the series? How many games? I asked Corey a question he won't answer, but he'll say lame. He wants the Phillies to win, but hard to say. Both teams are playing. Yeah, I mean, the Astros sweeping the Yanks is like, I mean, there's something to be said about that, right? That late in the playoffs. We got Cedric Mullins' generation. Mariners the only team you really cared about anyhow, right? There we go. Adrian Hauser. It's going to be out of 299. Joey Bart. Hey, I got a question. I'm going to refer to you guys. Has anyone bought like a good laptop computer lately? And if so, where'd you get it at? And can I message you and ask you some questions? If like, or is there anyone here that has a good grip on computers? Nick Madrigal out of the 2022 for the Cubs. I need to get a new one for breaks. I typically have bought a gaming laptop just because of all the multi like tasking I do on it. It almost needs a gaming processor. You can't wrench you. Why are you unwrenchable? John's the dude. Man, here's the thing. Is John going to install some like wacky like creepy spy software so he can watch me do like everything I do in the break room? I always worry about going to those little those side like little hustle shops. We have a couple around here. I'm like, I don't know jack shit about computers. Like, I'll call a Avast and I'll be like, they're like, what my operating system on? I was like, I don't know. It's a laptop with Windows. They're like, what Windows? I'm like, how do I tell that? They laugh at me. I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm like, I guess I'm that old. He watches y'all. I mean, I know someone is. That's why I need a new computer. My computer's acting funky. So it's like 6 years old. I bought it used. I don't know if I ever told you. This is the computer I bought for breaking because I couldn't use a regular computer because it kept overheating and shutting down during breaks. So I went and got one. There's the home run challenge of Javier Baez. And so I bought this, and it's an Alienware computer. It's been it has done really well for me. Here's the only thing. I bought it. It was a return to store, what do they call it, like open box. And I bought it, and I put it in my office to like load up and stuff, and I left. This is the old break room. There's an Otani. And when I came back, we left our house. My whole house smelled like cigarette smoke, like awful. And my wife, if you, I'm sure you've heard enough to know she's like particular about the way things smell and are clean. And we're like, what the hell who was smoking in the house? And we found out it was this computer. Here's the person that returned it must have been a smoker's house. And so I took it back. I'm like, look. They're like, you can't return open box. I'm like, smell this shit. And so they smell like, we'll clean it for you. They kept it for 2 days. And they gave it back to me. It still smelled like cigarette smoke. It took about 3 weeks for it to clear. But still, like, I'm not buying open box ever again is the point of that story. But I like the Alienware. It's been good to me. I've had it for 5 or 6 years. I'm going to buy a new one because I don't like cigarette smoke. That was a weird thing. I know it probably would never happen again, but it was really weird. I got a hell of a deal on it. It was like a $2,500 computer for like $1,200, probably because they knew it smelled like cigarette smoke. Dude, it was bad, Jamie. It was real bad. The whole house for like 3 days straight smelled like cigarette smoke. My wife was so mad. I'm like, what do you want me to do? I saved $1,300. We have to save money, right? Can't use the old ones with dried worm guts stuck on them. $2 movie trivia credit. What is it? I can't be using the old ones with dry worm guts stuck on them. $2 credit. First person to answer. Zach Collins, 2022. See who's listening. Someone better get this first guess, first chance. I think there's a bit of a delay tonight, though. Kirby Puckett die cut. It seems like the responses are a little later than normal, so I'm thinking there's a decent delay. I don't know what's causing that. Jake Fraley. Maybe no one knows. It's an older one. It's been around a while. It's not from my normal reusing my fish hooks again. My new fish hooks. Well, I can't use the old ones with dried worm guts stuck on them. No one? Wow. I'll give you to the end of this box. I'm going to tell you. Movie trivia credit. For credit, no one wants. There's a Newman. Uriel. And how about a Bryce Harper blue frame? Were you in my fish hooks? My new fish hooks? I can't be using the old ones with dried worm guts stuck on them. Did you hear it now? There's Randy Johnson. Did you see his new photography service? It's crazy. His logo has the dead bird on it that he hit. Or I'll give it till I move this over here. That box sucked. But I mean, it's just a hobby series too. We got the relic card. It is Home Alone. Macaulay Culkin, Kevin McAllister, Peter. We slept in. Let's go ahead and rip this up. Let's get a little auto in this place. Wow. So we are what? Less than 1 week away from Halloween. Anybody got some good creative costumes going? My kids have changed their costumes. Like it's weird. Yeah, you guys do kind of suck a little bit. That was bad. My kids, like, Paxton has already said, oh, I'm not going to do it for this Halloween because he knows I spent money on a good Fortnite costume for him. But he's been talking about his costume all year. He changed 50 times and he saw one PLE Fortnite costume and that's what he had to be. I was like, if I get it, you're not switching. So he has that. My other son has switched like 7 times in the last 3 days. I'm like, I'm not buying him a costume, Lauren. He's going to switch. So I don't know what we're going as for the kids. It's going to be Steve Garvey. Not Harvey, but Garvey. I forget these are the buybacks. That's so cool. I remember going through my dad's cards. And this is one this is one of the sets I would always go through. Steve Garvey, 46 out of 47. I don't know if it's any good. It does go to the Padres. But that's nostalgia for me, man. That's like, I can remember going into my dad's room, like where he kept some of his cards. And then I also remember the attic. And just remember opening the box and the smell of the cards. And specifically like these types of cards. It like took me back. That was cool. No lie. All right, archives up next. We will be doing two. You guys are too quiet tonight. What is this? I don't like this. It's not that late. It's 10:30. You West Coasters at 7:30. It's damn near just getting to be dinner time. What the hell is going on? Why is everyone so quiet? We still break here to hang out. Do know this. Got ourselves a Vlad Guerrera. Jamie Calkins is talking that we should do Blazing Breaks golf balls. Was that you or Calkins? One of you sent it. Was that you? I swear it was Calkins. I am getting some update. Yeah, I was talking about that at the beginning, Corey. It did smell different, Jamie. That was you? Calkins sent me a picture of a golf ball too. I swear I just looked at it tonight. Maybe he didn't. Hold on. I swear. Wait. No, Calkins just sent me a message. It says, oh, he sent me a golf ball, but it was different. It was about Sean Alexander's fullback, lives 30 minutes from me. So you guys both in the same week sent me pictures of golf balls. So I do have a reason for that. I swear, I'll send you the image. His was about Sean Alexander for some reason now, and it had like Max Strong in it or something like that. Corey, so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's why I was like confused. I was like, wait, did two people send me golf ball pictures? Got a bunch of balls in my inbox this week. Corey, we are going to be having an update, but I'm probably going to run it with mixers because, like I told Wes, I have and what I was saying at the beginning is I have some update. Museum. I have Sterling. I have Chrome. I have this 3-2. I have more Prism. I would like to just do a mix like this, and maybe instead of the Series 2, slip in a box of update or two. I don't like, you know me well enough, Corey. I don't like doing that as standalone. I think it's clunky. It's repetitive. You're hunting for like 1 or 2 cards per box. There's a Franco. So I honestly believe the best way to do it, I love those cards, is just to mix it in. There's a J-Rod. Josh Bell out of 75 for the Nats. Do you like that idea of doing it in the mixers? And Luke Williams for the Phils. Phillies going out to Tyler Dahl. I am clunky. I'm not as chunky as I once was, but I'm clunky. Been running every day, man. I'm struggling, dude. I'm struggling to hit my 8,000 this week, this month, though. I set a goal. I don't know if I'm going to get it. Got to do 400 a day for the remaining 7 days. O'Neal Cruz, I can do it, though. I did 460 today. I didn't know what I was getting into when I dove into this push-up goal. That's a cool Mike Trout. I love the looks of these. The pictures look good. The cards look good. My brain's clunky, man. It's all over the place right now. I feel like I have a million things running through every day. Is it just that time of year? I don't do well with the weather shift. Like, I'm a sunshine guy. I like to get out early, get outside, get some early sunlight, get around, do my thing. It's been cold and rainy. I'm still wearing shorts and at least, keeping that. I got to wear a sweatshirt now. It's too cold for anything but that. But, dude, it's just like the season, man, F's with my brain so bad. I don't like it. Is that why people are grumpy right now? Is it the seasonal shift? People seem like less happy. Is it just this time we have to adjust? It was, man. I know. Thank you, Corey. I needed some sympathy. You get it. You didn't say sarcasm, so I'm assuming you were being honest. Because I know you know to say sarcasm. That's a cool Griffey card. When you're being sarcastic, there's a nice Bobby Witt. So thank you for your sympathy, man. Alan Trammell for the Tigers. Carl. Specifically love this. Like this. What was this 90, 91 when they did? No, maybe it was later than that. What year was this card? Trammell on card going out to the Tigres. Cool card. Nolan Arenado. Mookie Betts. Johnny, you're grumpy year-round? I don't know. I'm thinking about... listen, I may have to move out of the East. I may have to go, like... I know Chris talks about the heat out in his neck of the woods all the time, but I may have to take it to give up this, like, cold, yucky fall weather. I normally like fall, but it's just been so damn rainy and wet and cold. It hasn't felt like fall hardly at all. Yeah, but don't they get like tropical storm? I guess everywhere has its things, right? Like you move out west, there's all the, the wildfires, and you get some the earthquake action, and then there's the hurricanes down south. I don't know. I like the Four Seasons. It's just the switch gets me. I think I just got to start taking some vitamin D, man. Nothing a Bills win can't fix this week, right? Maybe that's what it is. The Bills were off this week. I didn't get my high from the game. Spencer Torkelson. What's going to be really bad, man, is if we drop this to the Packers, knowing that the Giants and the Washington football team beat them. There's a lot of pressure on the Bills this week in football. McCutcheon out of 125 going out to the Brewers. I really do like Archives. It was... Corey, I know you didn't like the checklist, but the way the set looks, the way it's put together, I really liked it this year. And what do we got here? How about a Bobby Witt draft pick out of 50 going out to the Royals? That is going to be Kevin Kelly. Nice card there. Bobby Witt draft pick out of 50. You got the base as well, but this one's going to be out of 50. Nice card. You're not going to believe this, and this is the honest to God truth, but I told you I took my kids away this weekend, and on the way home, it was a Sunday, and there was football on, and I actually watched a baseball game. I watched the Phillies game, albeit it was only the last like 4 innings, but I watched the baseball game over all the football games that were on. Can you believe it? I know. I don't know what's happening. The world's all messed up. Eddie Murray. We had the autos early in that box, which is nice, but it kind of made for an interesting end of the box there. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Topps Chrome next. Then we'll do Prism. Then we'll end with our 3-2. And Corey, I won't open it upside down. I'll open it backwards this time. We're going to do the silver pack first. This goes with the hobby box. We got the Matt Vierling rookie. Gray, George Springer, and a Chris McCormick for the Stros rookie. Rookie Chrome there. All right, that's our silver pack. One per box. Yeah, I got you, Corey. Listen, man. I totally get it. I completely understand that. I will say, I talked to, it was Doug today, he was talking about do a PYT, and I messaged him and I said, I would like to, but PYT pricing is so difficult in baseball mixers, specifically when you mix Panini and Topps, because rookie cards in different years and first, and it's so weird. And not only that, every product is just checklist. The checklist varies. What's a check mark mean? What do you mean on the? What do you mean, Nick? So yeah, so I don't like to do PYT on mixers a ton. If I have to, I will go to Jason and talk to him and be like, hey, can you help me with this? Jason's a lifesaver when it comes to baseball. Or I'll even throw something Wes's way and be like, hey, what do you know about this? Like, have been marked Tao. I have them all right here. Hold on, this is what I have. And the reason I have so many, we only have 4 more boxes of hobby. So there's 4 packs in here. And then I have a case of Jumbo too. So that's what these are for, the case of Jumbo I have. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the Jumbo. And then 4 for the hobby. But where would the check marks be? Do you think maybe distributors who got them marked them? Or did people weigh them and mark them? These came from our distributor. I would imagine there's a way to weigh them or something. I haven't taken them. This is the box they were shipped to me in. It even says mixed items. This is how they came in a box like this. And it was marked that they were for our cases that we purchased. That's how we got them. So, yeah, there's no marks on mine. I guess that means I don't have any Julios? No, I wouldn't go on that. People do weird things, man. I try not to buy into all the conspiracies and rumors and specifically the negative stuff. Like I said last night, we were ripping, and when Mac Jones got replaced, I was like, I don't even get on Facebook. Because all it's going to be is every single person who doesn't own a Mac Jones card is going to be laughing at people who bought them or criticizing Mac Jones. Or I'm like, I'm so sick of we just expect the negativity. And I'm just like, I'm tired of the negative. Like, I really am. I'm tired of the nonsense. Because I said it'd be interesting to see last night how many people clicked on Bailey Zappi Buy It Nows, right? Thinking, oh, I got to steal. And then being pissed 10 minutes later when inevitably, this is what happens. The seller says, cancel sale. I no longer have that card because they're not going to sell it for that price now. And then in the 4th quarter, that same guy who canceled sale be like, damn it, wonder if I can get that sale back. That's how quick we change. We have no foresight. Like, we want now. And just, it cracks me up, man. I don't know why people, it's crazy, man. Jamie, people just don't, I always say, like, look ahead. Have some foresight. And just because listen, did you know that Belichick said they were playing both quarterbacks before the game? He said it. I didn't know that. He said, I told you guys before the game we were playing both quarterbacks. I didn't know what that was going to mean or when, but I told you we were playing both. So there's an Anthony Rendon out of 25 going to the Angels. I had no idea he announced that before the game, which is probably why people said don't start either of them. There's a Jake Myers for the Stros rookie. Lindor, Chrome, Aaron Judge. There's a Wander Franco, and that is one of those, the Chrome 35th anniversary. Oh, really? That would make sense. But I think, Jamie, this is the only thing that annoyed me about that game last night was if the whole point of pulling him was because it's an INT and you want to have a little bit of a reasonable competition, when Zappi had his second turnover, it should have been, all right, you're out. Mac, back in. Let's see if you can finish this game. Like, did you learn? Because it's not really right. Like, Mac got 1 chance, Zappi got 3. Like, I didn't really, if you're going to play both, maybe he said when I pull one, they're done for the day. There was video evidence on the sideline apparently of Mac saying, I'm done. Like, not like I'm pulled. Not like I'm done playing. I'm done playing here or I'm out or I quit. Like, I'm done for the day. I was told. Yeah, and that's the thing. Belichick put himself in the worst position possible. Because now, you know, he would have looked like a genius had the second quarter continued and the momentum continued. But it didn't. And now he looks like, why didn't you just let them finish it out? There's an Acuna Classics. Card's sharp looking. Whit Merrifield, Walker Buehler. Heart of the City, Aaron Judge. I don't know. Not anymore the way they were booing him. And then Mitch Haniger out of 350. Going to be going out to those M's. Mariners to Nicky Nuts. Nick, I didn't even realize you got them. Nice. PC for Nussy. It's a pretty card. We got Adams, Wainwright, Rivera. Hey, and Riley Adams for the Nationals is going to be Johnny Guypen. You got one, Johnny. Riley Adams action for you. Got a card show this weekend. It's the second round of the one that was tied to that basketball tournament we did before that was awesome. Unfortunately, the basketball tournament kind of didn't fall through, but it's very, very low turnout. I guess a lot of teams aren't making it. So I'm kind of curious at what that means for the card show. But last time I didn't have a second to go live. Josh Long was there. We had Dave Kramer from the group, if you guys know that name. Is there anyone else? Oh, we had someone else from the group there, but they're not really in to the breaks a lot, but they're a member of our group, and they had saw about the show, and they drove to the show. But it was a lot of fun, but we were so busy. My sister was helping me out. Didn't have a chance to go live. This time I may have a chance. So if we do, maybe we'll do some, I won't do like breaks and stuff. We might do some live stuff. Do some chatting with people, stuff like that. Trevor Rogers, Uriel. There's an Ohtani. Brantley, Bellinger, Santana, Sammy Long. And there's a Max Muncy for the Dodgers. Cabrera, Tucker, McMahon, Heart of the City Olsen, Cal Raleigh, Chrome for the M's as well. Brian Hayes, Tristan McKenzie, Jesse Winker, and Edward Cabrera. There should be one more auto, right? There's another one for you there, Cal. See, the first half of this break, or the first, I should say, 2/3 of this break, were all licensed Topps product. And it's not that it's bad, but it's very not, it's not hit-centric like Panini is. We're about to go into the Panini section of the break. Ironically, the last two boxes I saved, I didn't do that intentionally. Like, the 3-2 I did, but the Prism, it wasn't like I picked that to save last because of Panini. Edward Cabrera. But it's interesting. They just it feels as a breaker more fun to open. Hoy Park. Should have another auto here, right? There's two. Is this it coming? It is. All right, here we go. Stuart Fairchild, Jared Walsh, Mookie Betts, and it's going to be Jackson Cower, another one for the Royals. This one, a purple one, numbered out of 250 for the Royals. Going out to Kevin Kelly. There you go, Kevin. Here we go. Yeah, Nick, but real quick, back to like that whole, I don't know how I got off the whole thing you brought up with the packs and stuff. It's just, we started talking about the football game and all that, and just the negativity. But yeah, all just this whole like packed boxes from distributor. I'm not buying into a lot of it. There's just too many moving pieces, and I just don't believe that it's like people who say that the NFL, and I've been on this side of it that's been frustrated, the NFL set up and that it's a conspiracy and blah blah blah, and sometimes things happen that you're like, man, it just seems like such a coincidence. But if you think in this day and age, all that it takes to pull off such an elaborate scheme where there's cell phones and cameras and everyone wants to be, a whistleblower to an extent or call out anyone. I feel like more often than not, the stuff is negative speculation. Life is rigged. People think that, and I think the negativity compounds itself, man. And I think more often than not, it really is coincidence. I mean, sometimes it feels like it's not. Trust me. And do I think sometimes like NFL the refs suck and maybe it's at the wrong time? Speaking of which, did you see that Mike Evans gave autographs to the officials? They asked him in the tunnel and they got like, that's what I mean. Like, you can connect that too, but like people aren't getting away with stuff. Like they were in the tunnel and they just real quick said, hey, Mike, can you autograph this? And he autographed them, sure, for them, their kids, whatever. And all of a sudden it turns into this massive conspiracy theory. It's like, dude, they're not banging off at trash cans or anything. You know, like that kind of shit. Then that shit happens. The Astros things happen, and you're like, well, are these things going on more? NFL said they didn't get autos. Yeah, I'll believe the NFL. Like, that's the thing. I don't think they're necessarily involved in setting up or what do you call it? Not collaborating, but collusion. But I don't think they're also going to admit to any illful wrongdoing that they weren't a part of. They're going to be like, nah, it's good. Jake Reed going out to the Mets. Like, really? What is... I just don't get how it hurts. Who cares if he signs autographs or refs? What happened to our world? Like, you think they're not going to make the ethical call because Mike Evans signed an autograph? Half these guys are like ethical men, like they're lawyers or they have a job that pertain to ethics prior to this. They're not all in, like, they're not going to change their ethical code for an autograph. Their integrity is not compromised by a one person. I don't believe that. Jake Reed for the Mets. I could be wrong. I don't know. I would hope it wouldn't compromise my integrity. Jake Latz there for the Rangers over an autograph. That's kind of sad if that's how weak-willed you are. Yeah, it does help if they won and then he was giving out autographs. You're right. That wouldn't be good. Arizarena out of 25. Nice card there going out to the Rays. Nice short print out of 25. That's true. It's like, you lost, now can you sign for us? It doesn't look so bad. That's funny. I didn't even think of that. See, that's just not... Too many conspiracies, man. Fernando Tatis and Kyle Hendricks. Like, I think the refs just suck because they suck. I don't think there's like some massive conspiracy going on. And it's not even if they suck. There are just... I can't imagine doing the job of official. It's one thing to be mad at an umpire's call. Like, because they have one job. It's like, watch the strike zone, right? Like, there's a lot of umpires watching if he's safe or if there's, like, all the, like, outfield stuff, infield stuff. But an official on the field has, like, a bajillion things in the NFL to look for. I'd imagine hockey's very similar. I don't know. In hockey, you have to have, like, be skating while you're doing it, not just running. Bobby Witt for the Royals. I don't know. It just seems... There's a Pozo for the Rangers out of 100. Yeah, I do think they need to pay the refs more for all the money that players, coaches, all those people get. Officials should be really up there, and they should be able to make it a full-time, wake up in the morning, go to bed late at night. I'm making this my passion. I'm going to go to hire extras, make it a way, change the way you do it, put extra men on the field, whatever you need to do. I thought that was a dimple, but it's the baseball. There's a Mike Trout. And AJ Alexi. It's going to be going out another one to the Rangers. It is, because we had our drink night the other night. When y'all had me drinking caramel vodka and Jaeger bombs, or Jägermeister, not bombs. Straight shots and not 100 proof vodka out of mini bottles and whatnot. Drinking anything I could get my hands on that night. I hurt the next day. And there's a Kettle Marte. A lot of these boxes have had 4 autos, so hopefully it pans out this way. And this is the 3rd box out of a fresh case. So I don't believe there's a case that we haven't pulled it out of this yet. Go watch the Friday night breaks, Jason. Ask my wife on our drive to Saturday if I cleared that shot counter. She was good about it, though. She didn't ask. She said, "You good?" I'm like, "Let's go. We have a trip." Took the family on a trip. It was rough. I promise you, that shot counter was cleared with a passion. Killebrew, Doval. I will not waver from that. You can go watch the footage. It's online. And there we go. How about it for the Tigres? Carl, give him a little Spencer, a little torque into. Let's torque about it. Carl, the Tigres. There we go. Torkelson. Auto. Was that numbered? It was not numbered. There's a Cal Red. Yeah, I didn't know. Like, we were supposed to leave at 9 in the morning on Saturday. It turned into, like, I think we got out the door around noon. I just told my wife I had a lot to do. I just had to nurse it, man. A lot of water. Some vitamins. Some Advil. Alex Bregman. Matt Olson. What? That's how Midnight Mike gets born. That's how he resurges from the depths that should never, ever be unlocked. Some possessed liquid takes over and he comes out and it's not good. It's not. I woke up and I was like, oh, God, I don't even know. So many times I'm like, I've asked Jamie, like, dude, I'll ask Chris, like, how bad was I? No, it was good. I'm like, was I annoying? I mean, I know I'm annoying and obnoxious, but like, was I like rude? Was I mean to anyone? Did I say anything inappropriate? Do I need to delete videos? It's bad. I dive in with passion, man. I go into that bottle with a clean, empty, wholehearted conscience, and I come out of it in the morning not knowing what to think. You guys do. I don't like it. This is why I can't come hang out with half you guys. Matt Vierling, I've told my wife, like, I'm going to go out and visit, like, yada, I just messing around. She's like, I don't think that's a good idea. Matt Vierling Blue. I think she follows it more than... We did get another one. Is this 4? Another box with 4 autos. There's only supposed to be 3, but almost every box we've opened has had 4. Did they just misprint? Did they all have 4? Of course, another one to the Rangers, of course. They are not the Lone Rangers tonight. They have some friends. Jonah Heim. Blackman. Kyle Tucker. Dougie doesn't help when he starts sending, like, there's a J-Rod out of 149. There you go. That'll play. Dougie sending double shots of Jaeger and like having guests in the background. We've had good luck with him out of these prison boxes. That's a solid card there. Logan Webb. There's Arena. Trevor Rogers. All right, and that'll do it. Now we have 3-2 yet. And like, don't forget, we are doing 2 $5 hitless credits. You are eligible for week 8 pick'em, which we're going to start doing tomorrow during the black breaks. And then, of course, week 8 FanDuel. I will tag you this week. The reason I didn't tag last week, I did post it. We did have the week 7 FanDuel. My computer charger is lost for my laptop that I travel with. I had no way to tag everyone. I was away. So I wanted to get it posted. I got it posted, but this week you will be tagged. Don't you worry. I love seeing these grades come back from our cards, man. I will say this. I don't know if it has much to do with me as you guys taking care of them, package them right or whatever. I do think us getting them, I see a lot of breakers that put their cards off to the side and they sleeve and top load later. Because it is a lot going on, and sometimes I miss comments trying to stay organized. I got my sleeves right here, my top loaded numbered stuff here, our hits. It's a bit of a process, but I think getting them in sleeves and top loaders right away do help, specifically the surface grades and the corners. The edging, I think, a lot of times is on cuts. It's the way the pack is handled, how it's shoved in a box. But I think surface and corners, I can't control centering at all, obviously. Yeah, Bradford. Hell yeah, man. And I'm telling you what, people don't sleep on Lance. He's going to be the Niners quarterback. They can't afford to get another one. Lance will be their quarterback. Let's not forget what happened to Joe Burrow. I told you guys not to invest in Joe Burrow. And blah, blah, blah. He broke his leg. He'll never play again. He goes to the Super Bowl. He just threw 4 touchdowns. Even after everyone's like, see, Joe Burrow's a joke again. Just kidding. No, he's really good. This back and forth flippity floppity crap annoys me. Trey Lance will be back. And there's a lot of people that do, and I'm going to pull this back because Corey told me to do it this way. So what? It's 2 cards in a pack. Okay. But let's just stop with the flippity flop. I think that Trey Lance is worth holding right now. And if you want to, if you got the money, maybe buy a few. Rodgers, Hornsby for the Cards. That's going to be numbered out of 99. St. Louis, Calkins. We got ourselves another Bobby Witt for the Royals. Oh, shit! Holy shit! You guys saw it, right? Ah! Bobby Witt out of 99. Do we have to? It is a Trout. Going out the West. He's told me to mag him before. Golly. 1 of 1. Mike Trout. Future first ballots. He ain't even in here. Yo, should I mess with Wes? He didn't pay for the break. He never does it. He always pays, but I think he went to bed or something's going on. I should mess with him like, dude, listen, man, I'm sorry. You didn't pay. I'm keeping it. Everyone get like behind. No, I can't. That's so messed up. Wes would be like heartbroken. There it is. Boom, baby. A little Trout 101. Wes is a good dude, man. He's a little bit of a talker. And a little bit needy for responses, but he's a good dude. 1 of 1 Trout. The only way I'm taking one is if someone takes one with me, or I'll add it to the shot counter and we'll save it for Friday night. You guys know you ain't taking one on a Tuesday. I didn't even have beer with my wife at dinner tonight. That's how much stuff I got going on in my life. Saturday nights are better. Ain't happening. I'm leaving Sunday morning at like 9 a.m. to go to the Bills game. Friday night it is. Next Saturday. Mike Trout, 1 of 1. There's no way I can sit in a car hungover for 2 weekends in a row. It ain't. Nope. And then go into drinking. I ain't as good as I once was. But I'm as good once as I ever was. How's that song go? All right, here we go. We're going to do the swatch card first. It's going to be Mookie for the Dodgers, Bradford. Man, Jamie being too nice with the stickers, man. I don't believe you because that's maybe an 8.75. Mookie Betts. Going to be game used materials, 15 out of 20 jumbo swatches. There you go. Look at this. Bradford gives a little bit of a compliment. He gets himself a nice card. It doesn't take much. It's not the negativity. It's the compliments that really pay off. I don't even have to worry about taking care of it. It's taken care of for you there. And here we go. Last card of the break. It's going to be a Hunter Green out of 35 going out to the Cincinnati Reds, Jason Mello. Hunter Green. Game used material. This stuff's crazy. It's all game used. But I don't want handouts. That's not how it works. All right. We got ourselves a recap coming. We got ourselves 2 $5 hit list credits. And then, of course, we will, you are eligible for the Week 8 contest. I appreciate you guys filling it. Love this mix. Again, we'll do another one of these this week. We'll probably shoot for another one on Thursday. And then maybe Friday kick off with a really nice one with update. Try to do some baseball and World Series week. Try to do one every night. There's a World Series game as well. We got Bobby Witt out of 99, Hornsby out of 99, Veerling, and thanks to you guys who came in, watched, and hung out. I do appreciate it. It's boring when you guys aren't in here. Pazzo out of 100, Arizarena out of 25, Hoy Park. We got the Cal Rally, the Mitch Haniger for the M's out of 250, Jake Myers with the, I forget what they call that there, Wander Franco, there you go, for the Chrome 35th anniversary, Anthony Rendon for the Angels out of 25, Chaz McCormick, we got the McCutcheon out of 125, the Bobby Witt out of 50 for the Royals, the Royals Bobby Witt base, a Wander Franco, Julio Rodriguez, a Josh Bell out of 75, Bryce Harper, blue frame, Adrian Hauser for the Brewers, and then Julio Rodriguez out of 149. They were our non-hit top-loaded cards. For our hits, Carl Yastrzemski going out to the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be going out to Jason Mahomes. And then the Mookie Betts for the Dodgers going out to Bradford. There you go. Both game used. Oh, this is game used material. And, of course, this is not. Yeah, it says game used memorabilia. But then it says not from a specific. I don't know how that works. Then we had Jonah Heim for the Rangers. Seth Anderson getting that one. And then we had the Alexi for the Rangers as well. For the New York Mets, Jake Reed going out to Joseph Taylor. And we had the Jackson Cower out of 250 for the Royals. Royals getting one there. Kevin Kelly also had some other nice cards in here. Riley Adams for the Nationals going out to Johnny Guypin. And then Alan Trammell for the Tigres. Tigers going out to Carl. He wasn't done yet. Luke Williams for the Phils going out to Tyler Dahl. We had the Steve Garvey for the Padres going out to John Stabe. And then the Hunter Green for the Cincinnati Reds. That's going to be going out to Jason Mello. And then, of course, we had the Spencer Torkelson for the Tigers as well going out to Carl, not numbered. And then not counting as a hit, but a beautiful card for the Angels. Wes getting the 1/1 Mike Trout. There you go. All right, 2 $5 hitless credits coming your way. Thank you again for coming in, hanging out. Love to chat. We have one on the shot counter. Let's see what Friday can get to. Jamie, we will have a Saturday night soon, I promise. Playoff time. Playoff nights for football. You better believe it. Those Saturday games. Top 2 win $5 hitless credits. Good luck all the hitless teams. It's an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be the Mariners and the Braves. Mariners not getting a hit, but getting some nice cards. And you know what, Nick? You are getting $5 credit as well. And Joseph Taylor getting as well. There you go. All right, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. We got black. Hopefully there are some teams left. Hopefully another baseball break on Thursday and Friday. And then probably nothing then again until Sunday night. So if you want to get in those now. These World Series breaks this week. Price them as well as the absolute best I can. I'm not just saying that. I'm trying to do some fun breaks for the World Series week. All right. Peace.